have any voice coaches, and I see a lot of need for a voice coach. And I just invented something called flag coaching recently for people that don't have a personal style,
Yeah.
or self-esteem. They have self-esteem issues, or they're not comfortable. They have stage fright issues. I created a way to diminish stage fright when I was younger, and I actually revealed it to someone that couldn't perform on stage without vomiting,
Yeah.
and it actually cured them. So I was like, hey, maybe I should start, incorporating this in a whole other part of what I do. And then I call it swag coaching, swag lessons. I offer swag lessons now.
And trust me, swag lessons are not cheap and everything, you know what I'm saying? It's a fee, it's not free, all right? People, I just remember you understand that.
Thank you. No, but I've been doing the swag lessons now, and clients are really happy with them. I've been doing the voice lessons for about 3 years now, and I didn't realize it's a whole different hat. Like there's doctors.
Yeah.
People become a doctor, and they study the throat and the esophagus and all the vocal cords and how they correlate and how they affect the singer, depending on what you eat and your nutrition, depending on how often you exercise can affect it. It's amazing what you learn once you do research.
Right.
Being as though I started doing the voice coaching, that has been a really big plus to my overall marketing myself as a producer. It's made me much more marketable to the clients, because people come in to get voice coaching. You might have someone that never believed they could sing or rap, and then I help them, and then they say, wow, I didn't think I could do this now, but not only can I do it, but I can do it to the point where I'm taking myself seriously, and people in my neighborhood take me seriously and want me to do it as a career. Now I need some music. So, I'm already working with them now, so I said, I make beats too, which is actually where it all started from. So when I make the beat, it's usually better than what people expect when I make it, because they're like, wow, this sounds great. And that's a really good reaction that I get from most of the people that work with me. And being as though that's where it all started, I'm not going to make any garbage, you know what I mean? So it ties everything in. And then as long as I continue to work with the great engineers that I work with, you're getting a great quality sound, ultimately.
Where's the big bird? Now, I want to know and everything, first of all, and I would assume everybody wants to know and all that out there, where did the name Rudament come from?
The name Rudament came from the dictionary. It's actually a word. It's called rudiment with an I. It's the foundation of all things. It's something I also eventually heard in band class. I saw my band instructor giving a drum lesson, teaching someone how to play drum set. And the first thing he taught him was the rudiment. It's like you got your paradiddle, where it's like a left, right, left, right, paradiddle. It gives that sound, and it's called a paradiddle. And that's a rudiment. That's a drum term. And there's something called a slam, where you go like 2 sticks at once. That's called a slam. These are all rudiments. Like, it's a drum term, it's a medical term. You generally hear it on the news. I haven't heard it in too many other places. I've had people call me and say I was in school at their college or university, and they heard their professor use the word. It's a smart people word, you know what I mean? It's not a word you hear in the street too much. But I think it fit me, because my first name is Ron, and I like the R, and I always figured if I had some cufflinks that had an R on them, or I had something around my neck that had an R on it, everyone could relate. You know what I mean?
So why you decided to spell it with an A instead of an I?
I thought it was more urban, instead of just to call it. It's like Ludacris calls it so ludicrous.
Yeah, there you go.
You know what I mean? It had nothing to do with him, but, some people see the relation there as far as the name turned into a word with the same, in the same place. It had nothing to do with him, and it wasn't inspired by it. It's a coincidence.
And just to let y'all know out there and everything, when you see the name Rudament and everything, that A just not in there for when you read it. The A is authentic. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is and everything, you know what I'm saying? And
Always be authentic. I learned that from my pastor. Always be authentic, you know.
now when you decided, you know, now you got the name, now was it difficult and everything, trying to figure out what am I going to name the company, what am I going to name the label and all that stuff, or you just brainstormed and said, you know what, I'm just going to call it the Rudament Music Company?
Well, the reason why I went on the deep end with that, I know most people call their, you know, they'll like Young Mogul Music, or they'll change this, they'll have a certain name for their business and a certain name for their production. But most producers usually work for other companies. In my knowledge, most producers usually work for other companies. And that's why I started. I was actually working for other people and with other people. I was a part of a production team called Philly's Heat Factory. And I felt as though a lot of my work wasn't getting heard, my individual work, and I felt as though a lot of things that I did myself and by myself, I wasn't given the proper credit. So I felt as though I needed to go solo. And when I made my company, it's like, you notice whenever you do anything for the positive, or at least to better yourself, a lot of people come out of the woodwork and they want to be a part of what you're doing, and that's all well and good, but I put a lot of sacrifices that these people weren't around, and when I did them, and like this whole, you could be here a whole another 30 minutes, you know, and I can go through the motions with you and tell you what I've been through to really get this name off the ground. I thought it would be easier to name the company after my name, because my name in Philadelphia was getting some real resonance at the time, and people knew who I was already, so I figured it wouldn't be too hard to market if I just connected it all the way. And Rudament Music is self-explanatory. There's no other producers that work under me. I don't have any ghost producers. Everything you hear from this company is produced by myself. We'll produce all genres. So, being as though I'm doing all the work, I figured just name the company after myself. Rudament Music is Rudament Music, literally. And, you know, a lot of people eventually now embody the company and help me, including yourself. And I'm doing the website right now. And there's so much, you know, I have my writers, I have my marketing team, Rudament Music Marketing, and there's a lot of people that make up the Rudament Music Company, and I'm thankful for everyone. But the truth be told, if it wasn't for me, there would be nothing going on. So I named it after myself because I really came into it alone, and I didn't have a lot of support at first, and that's being real. And that was taking a lot of hard work.
That's what's up, peoples, and all that, you know what I'm saying? You know, stand by what you believe in and all that, you know what I'm saying? And also, most importantly, y'all, love what you do what you love. That's very important, especially in this type of business.
And loyalty is royalty.
That's true, that and everything, you know what I'm saying? That's true. Once again, you watching backwards practices on TV, ain't no script, none of that stuff. This is 100% real and everything, you know what I'm saying? Right now, you're in here for Rudament. Right now, we're at the beatery and everything. Rudament.